Yo. Hi. Hard breathing true kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, boa baby. It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl. I'm here to conquer, girl. In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Abri, I'm a bigger man. Careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuta, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man tea. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati spola pale wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem mwenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabomb tuko party tunaban hii weekend tukendi yo hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wajiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tunaban adi che wanja for the G top on the panty
Kuta wonder.
Whoa, what's up? I wasn't sure. Oh, man. Hey. I wasn't sure if I would have my voice today, man. I was basically coaching all weekend, and you know me. By coaching, I mean I was just screaming at people for no reason at all. Alright, that's what I do, baby. That's what I do. If you're here, check it in the comment section, please, to let me know that you're here. I see Taz, what's poppin'? I see Teo Trujillo, son of Vince Trujillo. I see Kiernan and Declan Loud. Always remember to punch. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Alright, but yes, what's going on? We got workouts tonight in the Broomfield area. We will be starting up soon in the Aurora area as well. We just got our schedules for that, but it's not starting today, so we'll worry about that later, huh? All right, but yes, guys. Let me see. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about the team camp that I just did. Okay, so like people, always remember for 9/11, happy 9/11. All right, not happy 9/11, honoring 9/11. But I think that this is like the one time in the U.S. history where we've been like, nah, we don't want to celebrate that anymore. Like, we celebrate everything, it seems like, but just like this one, everyone just goes, I think after the first like 10, 15 years, everyone was like, nope, no mas. I don't know why, it's really weird. But anyways, yes, team camp. I was asked a question at team camp, and I thought that it was so interesting because I thought it was like the most open-minded question. And then it reminded me to tell you guys about team camps. And last week I was asked about what I thought about feeder teams, right? And basically what it is it's questioning this entire system. And like, what does it all mean? Because some of the stuff is real, some of the stuff is fake, some of the stuff is in the middle, right? I think most of it is in the middle. It's like stuff that you might need, but you really, really don't. Like, I don't know, like bank loans. It's like, I guess it came from a good place, but now it's like, oh, now they're just stealing money from you somehow, right? All right, but with this stuff, all right, first I'll talk about what the question was at the camp. The kid looked at me, and we were on the bench, and he's just like I think it was like during the game, kind of. He just goes, so, wait, what exactly did he ask me? He asked, he said, "How?" He goes, "I'm getting looked at by several schools. How do I get them to pull the trigger? He says they wrote me letters, but I just want to know like how I can get them to actually want me, because he knows that it doesn't really mean anything since they send letters out to everybody. And I was like, dude, that's not even an end game question, but like that's a pretty smart question to ask me, a guy who's like been there before. And I was like, that's so interesting. They did honor for every football game yesterday. Go Dolphins, go Dolphins, yeah, go Dolphins. All right, but yes. To get someone who's already looking at you to look at you more. From what I've heard of from coaches, and I used to like live with the coach, and I used to like be around coaches all the time, like college coaches that did these things. What they want is an entire quarter of action. They don't want an entire game. They're not going to watch a whole game. They want actually several quarters, like 3 quarters from 3 different games. Because 1 quarter can be lucky, right? But 3 quarters from 3 different games. And what they want to see in these quarters is not necessarily you hitting 18 straight shots. That would be nice, but like even if you did that, they would be like, this is his like one lucky game or something like that, right? And you shouldn't have to really worry about that kind of stuff. What they're gonna look at is the nuanced things, right? First of all, I mean, if you're like 7 feet tall, you're good to go, right? But for everyone else, they just want to see like, yeah, what kind of skill you have, but also like once they figure out what kind of skill you have, they're going to put you on this category with a whole bunch of other players who are exactly like you. Don't think that you're unique, because you're not. But now it's what will make you unique, right? Because if you're unique, that means that you're Shaq. All right? That means that you're like some freak of nature. You're 5'8" and can dunk. And it's like, whoa, he's a weirdo, right? But if you're regular, which most of us in the world are, how can you set yourself apart? And the main things that they look for are, what is your intensity like on defense? Like, are you standing straight up? Are you bent down? Are you in defensive position, the proper position? Like, do you know that stuff? And for some of the kids there, or most of the kids there, as I talked to them, they knew that stuff, and they said that they were taught that stuff. But I was like, then why aren't you doing that stuff? Especially when the camera's on you and the coaches are watching you right now. And there were only like some JUCO coaches there, but I kept pointing to the cameras and saying, nah, dude, you can buy the film from this game and send it to whoever coaches you want. It doesn't matter who's here and who's not. Those cameras are very, very important. Like, are you aware of those cameras, right? So it's, are you in the right defensive position? Also, do you hustle? We had one guy dominate a game for us, and he was like, he's actually one of my teammates, one of my former teammates from college. It's his son, who's like a junior right now. And he's like, I noticed him like being big and like hustling, and he wasn't like so skilled, but he was so like dominant. I was like, dude, this guy's great. Then his dad came up to me afterwards. I was like, what are you doing there? He's like, that was my son. I was like, no way. And like this guy, Brian Green, in high school, he was amazing. He got, I think he got like 5A Player of the Year, like the year before I got Player of the Year. But he's just an athlete. But yeah, his son dominated the game without even scoring. It was cool because he like dove on the floor, went all out. And then it's like, are you talking during the game? And then it's like, are you crashing the rebounds? Are you boxing out? Like, honestly, and then it's like, how do you handle, this is the big one, how do you handle failures? How do you handle adversity? What happens? It's not about like the coach taking you out. I've seen coaches look at game film and be like, why'd that stupid coach take him out? They know what you saw. Or like, why did the ref not call that foul? They see that. They just want to see how you react to that. When the ref called a bad call, how did you react to it? And we know how some of us react to it, right? We know how some of us react to it. But they want to see, like, when you got benched, how do you react to it? Did you support your teammates? Did you get, like, louder on the bench? What happened when you didn't start? We just want to see that. They want to see ups and downs. That's why they won a whole quarter. So that was a great question. And let me see, 5'8", that's what I'm projected to be. I've seen some 5'8" guys dunk. What's up, Caleb? All right. Anyway, so that was a cool question. Now for your questions is, do I need team camp? I did team camp when I was growing up. It's a cool way to get looked at. I would think, especially if you're like a hiring person and you're playing against like hiring people. I would say team camp was more important than my high school career. I got much more interest from team camp because they don't care how I do against baseball players and volleyball players. They want to see how I do against the best of the best of the best, of course, right? But for these like lower levels, like these guys were, not these specific guys. This is a stock photo or something like that from the internet. But the guys that I coached on Sunday and the girls, I coached them in the morning. Sawyer was there, saw her. But yeah, for them, it's like, yeah, like might be the only time for the JUCO coach to see you in person, or the D3 coach, and they're allowed any kind of rule, so they can speak to you right there in person. So those are great opportunities. Those are just for a weekend. Some of these things are cash grabs, and including this one it was kind of a cash grab. But at the same time, who would pay $200 just for a weekend worth of games? Probably only kind of good players, right? But you can't disallow other people in there, so there are bad players there. I don't know what to do, right? But everyone must play a certain amount of time, so they told me you must play these people this many times, right? And I was trying to be nice to everyone, but people always just piss me off. So I was screaming, I'm trying to win, so I was how I was, and I probably made about 4 kids really upset, but about 30 something kids were just amazed by my passion, because very rarely do these kids have passion. It was very, very weird. And I asked them, what AAU programs are you guys a part of? And they told me Hardwood Elite, this program. And I was like, you guys aren't proving that much to me. That's what I told them, because they just didn't care. And I was like, why don't you guys care about this? And they said, well, it's not our high school season. And I was like, guys, this matters more than your high school season, dude. No one wants to see you play against high school players. And some of the players, they were super sad. And I was like, what's wrong with you? And I figured it out after a while. They were the worst players on our team, but I asked them, I said, hey, are you the best player at your school? And all 3 of them were like, yeah. One of them said, I'm top 2, but they were the best player at their school. Then they're in this new environment that's kicking their butt. So they had never experienced playing with and against better players. So they were lost. And I was like, guys, to both squads, I was like, guys, you should see my program. You should see Limitless Hoops, man. And when you do, don't make fun of us, because what we're doing is a lot more than what you guys are doing. Trust me, because we are used to this. We're used to playing up. Our guys are working out 2 hours a day. Are you guys doing that? And they were like, nah. And they weren't told to do that, right? So I don't know. I was left in a very good position, and I was like, I'm amazed at what you guys are doing, and you're doing so much more than these guys. And some of these guys were D2 players. Maybe a couple were D1. I would take any of you guys on the rate that you're at over these guys. Maybe not the 7-foot guy that was shooting threes, right? You're 7 foot, you're 7 foot, right? But everyone else, dude, they didn't have that much over you guys. And they're basically being sabotaged from day one. So heads up for the future. Know that these team camps do kind of count once you're a junior and senior. Don't go to them early, and there's no need to. What we're doing is a lot more than this stuff. And yeah, congratulations on going the right route. Did anyone piss you off like me? Yeah, man, one girl did. I won't say any names, but she shot 5. She touched the ball 5 times. She shot the ball within a second each of the 5 times and turned it over once. And I said, can you maybe stop shooting every single time? And she's like, don't you speak to me like that. And I was like, what? Then her dad tried to pull her from the game. And I was like, what? And then the guy that ran the thing came over to me. He was like, John, can you just calm down? And I was like, what? So yeah, they didn't even get full John, and it was an issue with some people. But I think those people just have they just have issues, man. Some players just don't do well with any coaches at all, and you have to learn how to adapt to that kind of stuff. So anyway, next thing we got is LeBron James chiming in on the USA team, and he's trying to bring it all. He's trying to go full Deion Sanders mode and just trying to bring everybody to the Olympics. He's like, we ain't having it. So I like the patriotism, especially on 9/11 day, right? Came with it. Let's see if he can recruit some people. Let's see if he can do it. I don't know, but it is a year away. Is it next summer? Yep. So maybe we'll have our full squad out there. They know that they can't do it with the backups no more. We'll see. Talked about our tips last time, and that we have our clinic tips on our challenge page. I did pass out my business cards to everyone at that team camp. And just today, right now, a few minutes ago, somebody filled out the pick and roll quiz. Just randomly. So I wasn't sure if all of them were hearing me, but obviously someone did. I challenged them all. I said, hey, do these challenges. Our kids work out for an hour or 2 a day. Can you do it? Like that. And I'm sure 99% of them will say no, but I'm sure maybe a couple. All right. Talked about the homework last time too. Let's see if you guys are doing for that. The team camp, And then our schedule is coming out. Our schedule is coming out on Thursday. Our game schedule will be out on Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, but they always say Wednesday, but I know it's Thursday. So we're just going to go with Thursday. All right. Won't be the Redeem team, though. They don't have that player like Kobe. Don't have the player like Kobe. I think Steph Curry and LeBron James are pretty darn close to Kobe. All right. But who knows, man? They are definitely on the upper echelon. Those guys, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, maybe. Those are some special guys. Larry Bird. I could count Magic Johnson in that list. The guys that like put basketball above like eating. Those are extremely special people. And I don't know if I can name any more than those like 7 that I just named. I'm not sure. Maybe I could. Because Bill Russell wasn't like that. He was like about other things too. Well, definitely about other things. Wilt. But yeah, no. So yeah, we do have some pretty special guys set to go. So talk about the movies, and that's about it. All right, let's check the quote of the day. The quote of the day is "Stay strong." What's up, Weston Chambers? Weston Chambers in the house, y'all. Maybe Weston's really gonna be a real one. Man, is Weston gonna be a real one? We have so many people that like that pretend, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm all about it. I'm gonna be the future Kobe. And then they get in our program and they're like, oh, I was just joking. This is really hard. Oh my god, isn't it over yet? Oh my god. Looks like Weston's gonna bring it. Maybe Weston. Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, he was all about it. I just don't. Oh man. That's a good comparison. Isaiah or like Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry's greater, but like Isaiah was pretty darn close. I don't know. Yeah, amazing. Stay strong is the quote of the day. Stay strong. Not just this kind of strong. Who, me? Oh yeah, I've been lifting some weights. a little bit of working out. But yeah, stay strong, not just physically strong, but mentally strong. All right. Throughout the course of time, you have your ups and downs, right? You got to stay strong throughout that, but not just mentally strong, but also physically strong, right? You want to stay strong, and so that you don't end up getting injuries and things like that. You want to work on those like muscles. You want to work on the mental muscles so that you don't like end up like having like, just too many issues there either, because, and that's why, again, I have you guys like watching this show. I have you guys like watching those movies and things like that. I have you guys like practicing every single day so that you can stay strong mentally and physically, so that you can get through certain things, so that nothing kind of bogs you down. So not just basketball wise, but like even if like you break a leg one day, you're good. Or like, I don't know, like your freaking girlfriend breaks up with you. It's okay. Like you get an F in class, you're going to keep working at it, right? Because that's what we do, right? So we're going to stay strong throughout all of that, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever. All right? Stay strong. Quote of the day. It's a great quote of the day. Let's move on. We got our itinerary. This is the stuff that we are doing tonight. All right, let's talk about the stuff in the future first. Stuff in the future. We got pick and roll, pass to roll, weekend ball pounds, bluff and recover, help side to close out, quick shots, fast break, post, seal. All right. Since that kid whoever he was, whoever Liam is, I do not know Liam. Liam, if you're watching the show, great job. I think you only got 2 right, but you can do better. All right. But yes, if you are on our website, you can go to the curriculum page right here, scroll down to the challenges. And then you can scroll down like a lot to where it says the pick and roll stuff. You can learn about the pick and roll things. You can watch videos on them as well, and you can take the quiz right there. All right. So if you click here, you can see every single pick and roll that we have, including like a little like drill like thing of it. And you can go to like the following one where it says like over to shoot, pass the pop. We have a little blurb about them, but again, we have videos on each of them. And then when you take the quiz, it'll kind of cement it more in your mind, so you can see how well that you can do. Speaking of staying strong, keep up the work, Teo. You're working hard, keeping us motivated to keep up. Yes, I like that. You love ball pounds. Ball pounds are fun. Ball pounds, I think, I love how you just smash the crappiness away. Yes, and let's see, speaking of homework, who's been doing the homework? Who's been doing the homework? We got Kieran and Declan Louth with the push-ups. Nice job, you guys. 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. Good job. I don't know if you guys are, again, if you guys have broken a record or broken like the top 10, label that video so I can see it better. I have a few that I have to watch through to see if it's like you attempting it or if you did it. I want to know the difference. But anyways, great job with the long videos too. I saw Teo with the long ones as well. He's doing all the workouts together. That is awesome. Right there, all the drills, the box jumps again, man. Don't jump straight back down. I don't think that's good for you, just bouncing up and down like that, because you might. I don't know. It's more likely that you can get hurt, but also like something could be below you. I mean, balls roll by and stuff, so be careful. The jumping up part is what matters. The falling down part does not do that much for you. All right, sticking with the itinerary stuff that we did in the past. We did positive 7, negative 7, blindfold dribbling, rhythm drill, scissor ladders to shots, flare repeat to shots, and interior cuts to passes. The stuff that we're doing tonight is right there. We got the half court game. All right, the half court game is a really fun one. Even if you can't shoot from half, we'll move it closer for some of you guys. But you're going to be throwing the ball up from half court. If you happen to make it, you get a point, and then you do a victory lap, and then you can shoot the next half court shot. But if you miss it, one of 3 ways, you shoot other shots on the opposite end of the court. So if you hit the rim, you have to hit 3 elbow jumpers to get your next half court shot. If you hit the backboard only, you have to hit 3 scissor jump shots. And if you airball it, you have to hit 3 threes before you can go back into shooting half court shot. Whoever makes the most half court shots at the end of 10 minutes wins, and that's that drill. All right. As for the other drills, we got make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. All right, these are just scissor J's. 1, 2, 3, pull up and shot. 1, 2, 3, pull up and shot. You gotta try to get your own rebound, come back, make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutos. All right, next one we got is the juke straps. No, not juke straps. No, ball pickup layups. There you go. Ball pickup layups. Sprint in, catch that ball, and come back out. Place the ball down for the next person. He sprints in, scoops it up with one arm. The other leg strikes at the same exact time. Scoop and strike, scoop and strike. Keep the other hand up so you can pound it up high. Keep the ball high so you can finish it up high with your hand beneath the ball. And then you can finish like that with running through the baseline. Running through the baseline so you don't stop your momentum. That will also give you extra strength as well. As for the next one, we got juke. This one's juke straps. Alright, got our guys Noah and Wyatt showing you some juke straps right now. Gotta go eat dinner. Goodbye, Weston. So yes, you want a juke strap. I will give you a certain amount of space on it. Alright, make sure that you go for 10 seconds. And if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, you can't. But you try to get away from it. You can turn and run. You don't have to just slide. But you can't go beyond the boundaries. You want to try to juke them in 10 seconds max. You cannot spin around like that. No spins allowed. No spins allowed. Alright, just try to juke them, and then that's what you get. Alright, next drill. We got hurdles. Alright, I'm gonna have this be our timing group, but you can see how many hurdles that you can do. Alright, and just jump fast. Hurdles is one of the best workouts because it helps your cardiovascular, but also your hops. It's a great basketball workout, even included in the NBA Combine as well. Alright, last one that I'll show you. Jingle bells. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Alright, you gotta jump as high as you possibly can. Try to hit those jingle bells. I'll probably like hang them off the rim or something like that. But you wanna jump as high as you can. Alright, and if you can make that noise, you get that dopamine rush. It's gonna feel so good. Alright, I'm getting that record tonight. You're gonna try to get the hurdle record? Man, we're not gonna allow you to get the hurdle record tonight. You gotta do the combine. Can you do 147 in a minute? Maybe we'll let you do it. I don't know. I never thought about someone going for the record. Well, it won't count as the official record, but if you want to go for the record, I'll go for it. We'll see how many hurdles that you can do it in a minute. Let's move on to the story of the day. Watch it. I learned that the only way you're going to get anywhere in life is to work hard at it. Whether you're a musician, a writer, an athlete, or a businessman, there's no getting around it. If you do, you'll win. If you don't, you won't. Very much indeed. If you work hard, you'll win. If you don't, you won't. And even if that means that like you worked hard and you failed, or you didn't work hard and you succeeded, only thing that mattered was whether you worked hard or not. Honestly, I mean, I don't care what it is in life. If you were just handed it, it's not anything. Speaking of working hard, you're talking about the records again. If you're on our website, Limitless Hoops, you can find all the records in the skill development one, I believe. Let me see. Specialized clinics, group workouts, summer camps. Maybe it's not in there. Where is it? Specialized clinics. Is it in the clinics? Maybe clinics. What are the clinics like? No, it's not in the clinics. Curriculum, maybe the challenges. It might be in the challenges. I really don't know where our records are. Did I lose our records? I don't think, because we're not having combines anytime soon. I don't think that I added it to this version of the website yet. I do know that the record though for the hurdles is 147. Wow. I'm not sure if I did it. Let's check. Combines. Yep. I don't think I have it on here yet. I'll have to re-add them somewhere. Where can I add them? I don't know. Challenges, drill demos, homework, sponsors. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna add it. But we're not gonna add that stuff back to a little bit, but it is best to get to stay ahead. So step by step. All right. Let's move on to the trivia question for the day and see what we're talking about there. Trivia question today is, oh yeah, this one might be a really easy question, but we got Caleb, we got Kieran, we got Noah, we got Teo with a 4-way tie. A 4-way tie. I don't know if we've ever had a 4-way tie before. If someone else wants to come in to make a 5-way tie, that might be amazing. You should make a record-breaking section. I will. No, we have a record-breaking section. I mean, like, I just haven't, updated on our new website so we can see the records in one spot. No, I had it. I just don't have it right now. Okay. All right, but yeah, I definitely had a record-breaking section, and I don't know where it is. I really don't know where it is. I wish I did. That's crazy. Okay, I can't even find it right now. Let me see. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I got this. I got this. All right, so it might be in here. All right, let me see. So open that up. I mean, I definitely have the records. I just don't know where I have it, on the website. All right, so the records are right here. So here are all the records. We got the vertical jump record right there. We got agility ability ratings right there. Hurdles in 1 minute right there is 147, 146, 144. The ambidextrous throws, sprint course. So these are all the records. Where we have Noah Mathis jumpers in 2 minutes that he got on March 9th, where he actually ended up tying Connor Rush's best record. Dribble J's in 2 minutes. Overall score right there, which Connor just owns. 3-pointers in 2 minutes. Noah Masseth was right there with 22. And then higher score per grade level. All right. So we just gave you guys another chance to do this in March, right? So I'm going to try to keep up with random ones that we can have a chance to do. So make sure you guys stay up on these things, because these things are important, okay? And again, this is how you can make your mark as well. All right, it's another way to make your mark. But yes, the trivia question today is, I need to know, I think it's going to be a very, very easy question. Extremely easy. All right, here's the question. Good luck, you guys. Who won the NBA MVP in 1987, 89, and 90? That's the question. Too easy? Was that too easy a question? Is that too easy? Who won the NBA MVP in 87, 89, and 90? The 19s. No, it wasn't 1887, but 1987, 1988, and 1989. No, 1987, 1989, and 1990. Bird, good guess, but it's a wrong guess. 1987, 89, and 90. That's the answer right there. I do like that that Taz just threw out an onto. Caleb threw out Isaiah Thomas. No, Magic Johnson, guys. Magic Johnson. Taylor, you got it right, but Kieran got it right quicker. Kieran with the right answer. Great job. All right, and moving on from that, that puts Kieran in the lead. Maybe he's back. He missed 2 months, but maybe he's back. But here's what we got as for the movies, guys. Today's movie is I believe it's the 5th grade movie of the month. Is it 5th grade? Yes, the 5th grade movie of the month is Remember the Titans. Don't forget the Titans. That was what the part 2 was called. No, Remember the Titans with Denzel Washington. I knew it was one of those two, I guess, strong. It was a nice guess, quality guess. I think that they both won 3 MVPs, so that's a pretty good guess. But yes, Remember the Titans is a great movie about it's a racial component movie with the white and black football team that was integrated, and they got a black head coach, and the white head coach actually stepped down to become the assistant in this small town, and it's all the things that went along with this. It's some great lines in that movie. It's a great movie overall. Teaches about teammanship and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put this movie at 47 stars because it's some people's most favorite movie. I wouldn't put it like that high, but it's a very good movie. So if you're a 5th grader, watch this movie of the month. Tell us whether you liked it or not. All right, I got to get that 8th grade top score. You got to, baby. And speaking of redeeming yourself, okay, what is this team going to do from here? All right, we're talking about getting everybody. Someone said that, you know what, even the 1992 team wasn't that amazing. They were only amazing in the fact that they were better than everyone else, and they said that America has not lost its standing. And this was Gilbert Arenas talking. He said America is still the best because what he alluded to was if we didn't have the top 12 players or top 9 players in the world at that time in 1992, he says that we would have struggled anyways. That's what he said. I don't know if that's quite true or not, but it is a superstar world, and the top 9 players have always been the greatest. So is there a chance that America really isn't faltering? I wouldn't say that. I think that the other countries are doing so much better than they were, and that America is slightly faltering. That's what I believe. Now, are we just setting our like second tier players? I know we are, and maybe we couldn't have done that before. Maybe we could have. I can't say either way, but I think the world is definitely catching up overall. Do I think that LeBron and KD and Curry will just murder everyone by like 20 or more every game? Yeah, but I don't think it'll be the same as the 92 team. But we'll see. We'll see if it even happens. We'll see if it comes to fruition. But for right now, just know that the quote of the day is stay strong. I'll see you guys at practice tonight. Make sure you guys come, bring it. Work hard so I don't have to yell at you like I did those kids on Sunday, man. They weren't working hard. They weren't. I saw them. Now, I have no confidence in any of these programs that they're a part of, but I have confidence in you guys. So let's keep working. Let's keep going. All right, and I will talk to y'all soon. Cue my music so I can get out of here.
We'll get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We'll get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.